Just coming back from the post office. I guess we all have disasters in the kitchen from time to time, and this one with the fish cakes is a bit of a disaster, but it all happened right at the end. So because a certain amount of time and effort goes into making the videos, I thought I was going to publish it anyway. I mean, why not admit to your mistakes? So have a look, see what you think. So here's the ingredients that you'll need. Okay, we're going to start off with some potatoes. We need about 300 grams to make the mash, which is the base for the tuna fish cakes. So I'm just measuring them out on the scale and cutting bits off until I get 300 grams. And then we'll just boil them so we can make the mash. Right, it's parsley time. Just breaking off the leaves again. And then I'll just chop up the leaves. So just pop them on the plate and put that to one side. Now the onion, we're just going to chop this up. Okay, the potatoes are boiled now, so I'm just going to put them into a bowl. Just drain them off, put them in the bowl, and we'll mash them in a bit. They've got to cool down anyway before you add the tuna. Okay, now we are going to do the bacon. This is 2 rashers, 2 full rashers of smoked streaky bacon. And we're just going to chop it up with a pair of scissors. Sounds like being at the barber's. Okay, we're going to fry up the onion with the bacon, and then we're going to add a bit of thyme, a little bit of chilli, and we'll just cook those until they're sort of light brown. So the onion first, do that for about 5 minutes until it's translucent and soft, and then add the bacon, cook them together, then add the other spices until they're brown. Bit of seasoning, bit of pepper, and you add some thyme. Normally it's about 1 teaspoon of thyme. Now the paprika, again that's another teaspoon. Just mix it all up. Keep it on the hob for about 5 minutes. A little bit of chilli, not too much. That's what they call lazy chilli, which is basically chilli in a jar. I mean, it's perfectly fine. Right, we're going to mash potatoes now. We need to whisk up an egg, but that gets added to it. Right, we need 2 tins of tuna. These are the first ones I come across that don't have pull tabs on them. So you've got to use a conventional tin opener. I haven't used one of those for a while. Fortunately, I used 2 full tins, so there's nothing actually left over for Nala, the dog. She loves tuna. But I'm not opening another tin just for her. Shame. Right, mix the tuna in with the mash. Now we're adding what we've just fried up on the cooker, the onion and bacon mix with the spices. So you mix that all in. Put in the egg that you just whisked up. And the parsley. Mix it all in. Right, now we're actually going to form the fish cakes. So I put some non-stick grease-proof paper on the plates, and I turn the cold water tap on slightly because you need sort of wet hands to actually shape the fish cakes. Give it a good old mix. It's a bit like you're kneading dough actually, but it gets everything mixed up properly. Now you want little balls. Just wet your hand so that it doesn't stick to your hand. This amount of mixture will probably make about 6 fish cakes, so we'll cook 4 of them today for this evening's meal and reserve 2 more which we'll keep in the fridge for tomorrow. They'll keep for a while in the fridge anyway, a few days. So that's all of them made. So we're going to pop them in the fridge. Let them sit there for a few hours. I'll just trim off the excess grease-proof paper just so that it will sit in the fridge nicely. And in the fridge it goes. Right, now we're going to do some rice. So I just measure out about 250 grams of rice on the scale. This is just an accompaniment to the fish cakes. Put it in the steamer. Now we're going to make some gravy. With the fish cakes I do a curry, sort of onion based curry gravy. It's very nice. It's a sort of curry gravy basically, with onion and bacon in it. So pour some boiling water just to cover the rice. And then you're going to pop the rice in the steamer. These are the ingredients you need to make up the gravy. You'll also need curry powder as well. So we're going to make the gravy now. See, the rice is steaming away on the other hob. Put in your onion, and basically we'll cook this until it's translucent, and then we'll add some bacon. It's a bit like when we actually did the mixture for which goes inside the fish cakes. You need to let the onion sort of cook a bit and go translucent before you actually add the bacon. I've just sort of shortened the time on this, so you don't put the bacon straight in after the onion. Now You want some curry powder. Normally 2 tablespoons or teaspoons will do. A little bit more for luck. So you need 2 teaspoons of curry powder in there. I use medium curry powder. This is just for the gravy. Add in your Bisto. You probably need to add some water to this because it will go thicker and thicker. There, it's thickened right up now, so add a bit more water. Once it's all mixed in, then basically you just turn the heat down on it to low and then pop the lid on and you just let it sit there. Right, now time to fry the fish cakes. This is where it all goes horribly wrong, as you will actually see. Because basically the fish cakes just break up. Now it could be a combination of not being in the fridge long enough. Maybe I over boiled the potatoes so the mash was too loose. Maybe I turned them too early, I don't know, but it turned into a disaster. I'll let you see what happens. Alright. Probably not what I wanted, what I was making a video. Well, that one's a bit messy. Call it Lionel. Right, that just fell in half. This is not how to make fish cakes. I think I'll rename this video the Fish Cake Disaster. Well, I think I turned them too early. That was the problem. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Well, I went to make fish cakes and ended up with a souffle. Never mind. Shit happens. It's a massacre. I think next time I'll buy some bird's eye ones.
In the fridge?
Well,
yeah. I think that's what I used to do.
Normally I would let them sit longer in the fridge than
yeah.
I did. But at the end of the day it's just potatoes and mashed potato.
Yeah. With a bit of
with egg in it.
Yeah. And a bit of tuna.
Yes. But no, these things have decided they just do their own thing. Go their own way. Well, never mind.
They don't look too bad.
No, they look awful. Tuna fish cake massacre.
Massacre. Oh dear.
Alright, enough is enough. Well, I suppose in my defence, the fish cakes which I cooked the following day came out absolutely fine. They've been in the fridge overnight. And I also used a different pan. I think this pan actually needs seasoning again. Because it used to be non-stick, but it's not anymore. Right, we're just going to put our curry gravy into a jug. It's very nice gravy. And it works really well with the fish cakes. The fish cakes were actually lovely. They just didn't look right. As you can see. I just can't believe they turned out like that. Never mind. Comes the rice. We'll dish it up. Well, all I can say is if you regularly entertain dinner guests, your fortunes might change. Which one? Who's having which? Normally, I didn't show it here, but you would put the fish cakes on top of the rice. I was obviously so traumatised by the experience that I forgot to do that. So you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. And if you bring that into the picture, there you go. Curry sauce, fish cakes and rice. Oh my lord. Right. Cut that.